crafty friends, it's Maria Robinson, Stamping Simply with Maria. I'm an independent demonstrator with Stamping Up here in the United States. So I'm going to be showing you another tutorial for a slimline card, and this has come about because my first video, I was so intrigued with making them, and I thought, oh my goodness, what else could I possibly make into a slimline card? So it spiraled into a span of what, I think 3 or 4. Right now we're up to week 2. This is week 3. And I think I'll be doing at least one more card, and then I am going to be showing you how to make the envelopes to fit these cards. So, and it's really easy, the slimline cards. At first I was a little intimidated by it, by the size, because I'd never made one before. But then as I started working with it, I made some mock-up samples. I was like, oh, this is really easy. It's basically an A2 card increased in size, you know, by length. And when the finished product, when you're finished with the product, it's 3.5 by 8.5 inches, and it'll fit into a standard number 10 envelope, business size envelope. So I thought it was really neat how that worked out. And I came up with a couple of other ideas that I thought might be useful. So for today's card, it's, you know, again, it's a slimline card, and I'm going to be using masculine themed, because I don't know about you, but I feel like I always make female type cards. So, and this paper that I'm using today is perfect for that. It's the He's the Man, I'm sorry, Sweet. And it has the, this designer series paper included in it. There are 10 sheets, 2 of each design. And when you flip it over, there's designs on the other side too, more of a geometric kind of plain patterns on the other side, but still very nice paper though. And in addition to that, there is also this fun die cut sheet, and it comes with all these elements here. So I'm actually going to be using this one that says hooray. And if you don't want to stamp, you can use these on the card, and they act as like your stamps, and they're already die cut for you. So I thought that was really neat. Let me try to move this. Yeah, I knew it was gonna, they come out very easily. Well, because I've been using them, so I don't want to lose any of the pieces. So let me just show you the cards. And oh, and these rustic metallic adhesive dots are also included with the Sweet collection. So that's really nice. All right, so let me just show you the cards I made the past 2 weeks. This one here was a fun fold accordion type card. Just slide the belly band off, and it opens like so. And that's a Father's Day themed one that I made. I made a couple of these, but I just shared the one that I made, this one, on camera. And this was a Mother's Day card that I made. This was designers, retired designer series paper, but I wanted to make something for Mother's Day as well. So now I'm ready for next year. And then last week, I showed how to make this pop-up Z-fold card, which was also really cool. So it opens like this. And this was my trial run using, again, retired designer series paper. I like to use the retired paper just to practice on before I use the real good stuff. So, which is this. This is actually current now in the new catalog. And this, as you notice, it's He's the Man designer series paper. And if you hang out with me until the end of the video, I will show you what I'm working on for next week. All right, so let's get started. I've already cut my pieces down, and let me show you what we're going to be making. So this is, again, a mock-up, and I used very old designer series paper. and you slide off the belly band, then you open it up, and this is where you would put your check or your cash in here. So very simple, very basic. I've got my little cheat sheet here. So for this, we are using soft succulent, and this piece is cut at 8.5 by 9.5, and we're going to score that together. Then I have 2 pieces of He's the Man Designer Series paper, and they're cut at 2 7/8 by 8 3/8. I have 2 of those, and 1 piece that's 3 3/8 by 8 3/8 across. And then for the belly band, I have a piece that's cut 1/2 inch by either 8 3/8 or 8.5. I'm not sure now. It doesn't really matter because this is going to be folded and it's actually longer than what you need. And then I have 1 piece that's 1 inch by 8.5 inches. All right, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to glue these pieces down because it'll give it time to dry. But this is so easy. I mean, seriously, very easy. And like I said, there's no stamping to do unless you want to stamp the inside of the card. Let's just put this down here so this can set while we're working on the rest of the card. Yeah, so I think the Designer Series paper is 8 3/8 because this piece here is 8.5. All right, so we'll set that aside. So let me close this up and let's score this piece here. So I have my paper trimmer here, and with the 9.5 inch side up top, we're gonna do 2 score lines. I'm gonna bring this down so you can see that. So the first score line, and let me move the cutting blade up top so I don't cut, is going to be at 3 inches. And then the next one is 6.5 inches. So we'll fold those down, and then we'll fold this one up. And then you want to burnish the edges, so give it a nice crease. All right, so that's that. Now, the next thing I want to do is I want to adhere the Designer Series paper onto each panel. And you could use any of your favorite adhesive. I like using the liquid glue. that. And then we have one more on the back. Just want to make sure my pieces are going in the right direction. That, and then this one's going to go this way. All right. Next, what I want to do is I'm going to create a notch here so that you can take the cash in and out, and we're going to be using the double oval punch. Try to get it in the center. I think that's about right. And punch. Let's see, would that work over here? Yeah, I think it would. And then just to give this a little decorative edge, you can do the same thing. Just bring this into the corner here. I haven't tried this before, so. And then we'll do the other side. All right, I think we're done with this. So now you want to just apply adhesive on this flap here. You want to just apply it on the right side and the left side. Just, you know, not too much. Little thin line. And then you can also use tear and tape for this, or like I said, your favorite adhesive. It doesn't really matter what you use. And then we'll put some on the other side here. You don't want to put too much because you got to be able to put your money in there. Give that a good press. And that is the card. Quick and easy. I love that. All right, next, let's measure the belly band here. So I like to wrap it around. Oh, my allergies are awful today. This way and that way. And you don't want to be too tight, because then you won't be able to slide it up and down. So we're happy, we'll leave it there. And we'll crease the edges. And then you just want to crease the edges here. And then just apply some glue here. Oops, I got it on the other side. I'm going to do that. All right. Let's wipe that off. And just press down. And I could have cut this down because it is kind of long, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be covered up with the label. So we'll set that aside. Close this up. And as I said, I'm going to use this element here, this little die cut. It says hooray. I think this will be a graduation card. Let me bring in the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine so we can die cut a piece. All right, this here. And I'm not worried about the edges too much. I know this piece is a little narrow, so it's just going to fit right in there. But those are straight edges, so it doesn't really matter. I just grabbed a piece of scrap paper that was left over from the 8.5 by 11 piece of, from the soft succulent paper. There we go. And we'll set this aside. All right, so I'm just going to adhere this onto this, and the card will be just about done. Oh, I love this. Quick, quick, quick. Now, I'd love to hear from you guys, my viewers, you know, what you like to see. Do you want more slimline cards? Do you want me to come up with more ideas? Would you rather I make some very basic, easy cards? You know, are these too hard for you? I want to hear from you, so leave me a comment below and let me know what you think. Because I'm doing this for you, not for me. I want to show you nice ideas, and you know, when I hear from my viewers what you like to see, it helps me to come up with ideas. And I could add dimensionals to this, but I'm just going to add glue. And this die makes it easy because I just need right in this 1-inch area here, just the glue in there. Oh, I did it again. You know, I did it with my sample. Let's see if I can take this off. All right, hang on a second. We're going to have to figure this out. Yeah, I did that wrong. I did it wrong. I knew I should have had this on here because I did the same thing with my sample. So I want this up here. Otherwise, it would have been sideways. So, all right, no harm done. This will dry up and then it won't show. And actually, I have one of those glue erasers, so it takes off all that sticky stuff, which is all over my fingers also. So that's the card. Very easy to make, quick. I love that. And there's a spot here. You can definitely put a piece of white paper here, a piece of basic white here if you want. You know, that's entirely up to you. I opted not to. I may just insert another card in here, just saying congratulations and great job, something like that. I think I'm going to do this for a graduate. So this is the perfect card for a graduate, you know, or anybody that you want to celebrate. So I hope you enjoyed that. Now, if you stuck around, you'll get to see my sneak peek for next week. So next week, I'm going to show you how to make the envelopes that will fit these cards beautifully. And Stampin' Up! Does sell them, but I opted not to purchase them because, like I said, it's just a basic number 10 business envelopes. But I didn't really like that either. So I don't know. I might buy them in the end. But these, I made them myself. I just used craft paper and It was easy. At first I tried it with the copy paper, which was my sample. You know, see, I wrote all my instructions on here, but I thought that was too flimsy. So I wanted something a little more sturdy, and that's why I opted for the craft paper. So we'll be making that next week, as well as this other fun fold slimline card. It's a gatefold slimline card. So you slide the belly band off, and it opens like a gatefold. So we'll be making that next week. So as I said, leave me a comment. Let me know what you'd like to see more of. Do you want to see more easy projects? Do you like these fun folds? More complicated? You know, I'm here for you. You just need to tell me what you want me to make. So gang, if you're not a subscriber to my channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you're notified each time I go live or upload a new video. And I try to upload my videos on Tuesday mornings. And yeah, so have a great day. Thanks again for watching. Bye.